Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna go up here. Okay. Whew. Well, that went really well. Welcome back. Oh no, did something happen? Did I go out? Hello, I'm glad to be back, I guess. Stream went down. Ah, shit. It never warns me when that happens. Well, as long as I'm up now, I guess. All my mods are asleep. Fuck a minute, Jesus. There should be better warnings about that. Regardless, I guess, not even a minute, a second. Well, you know, when emotions are hot and dangers afoot, a second can be a year if you're not careful. For you, it was a second. For me, I've been in here for decades. Aging. Alone. How could you leave me like this? Fun fact, for folks, who don't know, I am pretty sure, this isn't like the most public announcement, so, you know, I may resend this, but I'm pretty sure I will be moving at some point, within the next month, so hopefully internet issues will be resolved by the time that I come back from that. Until then, there's just something about the local ISP that's been causing trouble lately, and there's nothing I can do about it. Eek. Shrug. Anyway. News of the day. Oh. Hey. That's rude. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Just kind of slipped. So it goes. Ow. Remove is safe and swift? Well, I'll certainly let y'all know. Oh, I can't believe I got away with that. I'll put out a more official word once we get close to the time, but until then, I gotta deal with just shitty local internet. So it goes. They've been the cause of most of my technical issues for the last few months, and I'm fucking glad to be rid of them soon. We'll see how that goes. I gotta get all the symbols. Fuck. Leave me alone. Can't climb like this. Haha, eat my jorts. Fuckers. Get the jorts. Oh, I don't need them in this crazy Scandinavian world. Should unmake your jorts. What the hell does that mean? Banish them, remove them from this plane of reality, yeah, but they've been so faithful to you all these days. You can't just abandon them. It is very convenient for them to line up single file so that I can be wildly destructive to them. I got that one. If you don't banish them, they'll kill someone. Wait, what the fuck? I hope y'all saw that. And so what if they kill someone, Cereza? Would you tell a spider not to feed? You would. That would be a terrible spider ownership from you. Oh, fuck. Jorts you summoned were vegan. Well, I guess in that case you do have to get rid of them. Alright, fucking hell. Right, not that way. Let's see if I can speedrun this shit. Famous last words many a time, but... Their first crime, making their personality about veganism. Their second crime, lying about veganism. It truly is a thin line between truth and lie, and manipulation. I suppose under such circumstances, you're doing them a mercy. All right. Alright, gonna let my health regen a little bit, then we're gonna fucking book it to the drawbridge. I get a pretty good feeling that that's not what I'm supposed to do, but I want to succeed at this. Yeah, okay, I'm not supposed to do that. Got it. Fuck you. Why can't you go down ladders like normal people? Slither past them. Nice and easy. They have no idea who I am. If I hunch over far enough, they can't tell that I'm not a goblin. It's roleplay. And it works. What the fuck? Where am I missing them? Ugh. Alright, come on, goblins. Oh! Game has crashed. Alright. What a hell of a round. Oh, God. So we're going to take a moment real quick. Gonna take a quick 5-minute intermission, and we'll be right back. Yeah, what a fucking... What an engine. What an engine. I'm gonna step away, take care of business real quick, and I'll be right back. Sit tight. Have a drink. I don't know, whatever you want to do. I'm not your boss. I'll be right back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you for your patience. I'll have the game up here in a second. Just taking care of a little bit of last-minute matters. And I think, looking at the clock, no need to apologize for the wait. No, I definitely need to apologize for the wait. That was quite a bit longer than I intended. But you know what? Nature calls and you have to answer. But to make it up for you, I'm gonna do another poll. Would anyone like to win this fabulous game? A copy of Song of Iron. In preparation for the coming sequel, Song of Iron 2, do not look at the trailer. Apparently it is spoilers. We have learned that. If anyone would like a copy of the game, go ahead and put a number 1 in the chat. I'll give you a couple minutes to do that. 1 for Boingo. Hoo-hoo. I have one more selection from someone who was here earlier but may not be around any longer. So we'll see if they answer my message. If anyone else would like to give it a shot, go ahead and pop the number 1 in the chat. Give it another minute or so. Thank you, Cereza. Once we hand out this last code, we'll carry on, at least as far as the game will let me. Been binging Static X. Why does that sound familiar? What is Static X? Oh, they look sick. What the fuck? They look cool as hell, but also very old. Industrial new metal band. I don't know why I didn't expect that from you, Boingo. I should know better by now. Oh, they're from Los Angeles. I don't know why that's surprising either. Everything's from fucking Los Angeles. You're a punk and nothing is from LA. Well, yeah, it's you know, it's weird. There are a lot of things. yeah. Everything's, well, you know, it gets weird. Times are changing, you know? I feel like bands don't break out like they used to. But you know, apparently Static X came from LA, so there you go. So much of the fucking punk scene came from Seattle, too. Surprising amount of metal and punk bands in Florida. It's true. It's true. Well, I mean, you got Florida, you got people who are fucking pissed at everything, and that's part of what breeds punk. A lot of punk bands were from Arizona. I don't know any from Arizona. Jimmy Eat World? They're punk? I don't know if they're punk. They're kind of punk. They're punk in spirit. It's kind of like how ska is kind of punk in spirit. I don't know the details. All I know is the music good. Before I dive into this rabbit hole any deeper, let's give this wheel a spin. The winner of this final copy is Tonakuma, who messaged me earlier to try and participate. I'll give them a message and see if they accept it, and if they don't, by the end of the night, I'll pass it along. For right now, we're gonna try and get back into it. Punk came from ska. I can believe it. Ska was a natural evolution from a lot of things, and when you get people who are just fucking pissed at shit and want to play music real fucking fast, that makes ska, and then that eventually turns into punk when they get extra pissed. There you go. It's all about just being mad at shit. Mostly justified. The world fucking sucks. But we make do. Ska also influenced New Wave. It is hard to believe that anything influenced New Wave. That shit was weird. That was a very strange period of history. Ska was created by factory workers who were both downtrodden white and black folk combining their styles of music. I could believe it. That checks out. It's a very, very interesting period of history. But yeah, no, New Wave, it's like the modern, it's like the performative art. No, it's the modern art of music. It's got meaning to it. People like it, but it's fucking weird, and you can't say that it's not. You can love Oingo Boingo, that's fine. It's in the name, but also, like, you look at it and you're like, holy shit, they let you make this? Favorite genre is post-punk and drum and bass, personally. That seems fitting, honestly. I'll be honest, Teresa, I don't know a lot of the minutia of your personality, but that seems fitting. You seem the type, and I mean that in a nice way. As someone who's also... Oh, I forgot how to control. As someone who's also intermittently fond of drum and bass, you get a certain radar. He wrote a song about the similarity and differences of reptiles and samurais. Yeah, well, so did They Might Be Giants, and they're not new wave. The gaydar, but for D. It's like how you can tell that someone has European influences in their music stylings. There's a musician, Astrophysics, that combines post-punk and drum and bass and goth, and it fucks so hard. I'll have to check them out. Fuck, this guy's really into Eurowave. It's like echolocation. And you know what? I think a lot of it also plays into whether or not you tolerate Skrillex, because holy shit, that dude ruined the scene. Eurolocation! That's good. That's good. Yeah, Skrillex fucking sucks. He ruined the scene. He killed drum and bass and dubstep in one fell swoop. Wanna hate me, I loved Skrillex in high school. Look, everyone loved Skrillex in high school. That's the problem. It took me becoming an adult to kind of recognize what he did to the scene and what he was doing wrong. Back then, it was... Okay, so not everybody liked Skrillex in high school. Look, alright, fine. But, like... like, that's the thing, right? Because if it is your first introduction to the whole scene, it's kind of like, all right, yeah, there's some bits in here that are good. Like, clearly this guy's at least influenced by something good if he's not himself. And then you listen to other things and you kind of recognize the differences. I was never that fond of him, but there were a couple of songs that kind of slapped back in the day. Problem is that I found so many things that slapped so much harder, but also I learned about drum and bass before he was a big thing. Thanks, YouTube recommendations. They have been on my side for years. Loved how aggro it was. That's the thing. That's the thing that killed it. I'm gonna post a video in VPal's chat a little bit later that goes into the details of it. If y'all haven't seen it already, I fully expect both of you to have probably seen it by now. But it's nuts. Skrillex ruining drum and bass is why breakcore exists. I'm not entirely sure if I know that that's true, but it feels appropriate. It's, you know, you introduce a foreign species of animal into an environment, and it will irreparably change the nature of that environment in one way or another. And that does not mean that it cannot recover in good ways later, but it does mean that damage was caused. And I think that is the case with Skrillex. Things may have come out of it that were good, but that moment where he entered the terrarium was a moment of ecological destruction. Literally have the opposite ends of music spectrums. When's the Cereza Boingo music podcast coming? Look, Anthony Fantano's not doing work right now. There's a gap in the community. We could use your strengths. Can we get an entire episode dedicated to Against Me? I mean, if you're co-hosting the podcast, please do whatever you like. Just need to sit here and talk about the intricacies of transgender dysphoria blues. I don't know a single person who would ever stop you. Least of all Boingo. This is not what I expected this game to look like, but it's very cool. I assure you the game looks great when it's outside of a cave, but on the inside it gets kind of Limbo vibes, if you know what I'm talking about. Boy, I was going to learn so much about being trans. Well, someone's got to teach him. The artistic use of shadow. It's very good. They certainly knew what they were doing. I think it suffers somewhat because of the dev software, which I believe is the Unreal Engine, as we discussed earlier. But the ideas they've got are really good. Really fucking good. It's like Limbo, but not a pretentious art student project. Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, look at the seams on those wrists. A game where you're probably not supposed to look at things too strong, too close. So I'm getting the feeling that I kind of need to go up there and fall through the red. He's a fucking pickle. That guy's a pickle. Yeah, I have most of my graphics on medium because my computer's shit. It's not shit, but like my graphics card isn't great. But yeah, it makes these things look like pickles. There we go. Alright, so I was supposed to fall through that at some point. Yes. Good to know. I was not a fool. Well, I was temporarily a fool. So I got 1, 2, 3... I think we got 4, maybe? Symbols. need to show y'all a band I love, and the best way to describe them is noise funk. I have a recent-ish discovery as of the last few years, I guess, of a Japanese band that I only know how to describe as a kind of distinctly Japanese funk. I think they're called Ichikoro. They do so much fucking slap bass, it's insane. I recently rediscovered them through their song called James? Question mark? Tape to activate lightning arrows. Sick! Hell yeah! Lightning weapon. Oh my god, I'm unstoppable. It's a Japanese art project that uses barcode scanners and CRTs to make music. Oh, I've seen them. They've been coming around through the last few years. What else is it that's in my brain? I was gonna recommend something else, but I can't remember what it is. Found a Japanese math rock band that made one album and then fucking skedaddled. That's the problem. Oh my god, some folks in the stream may know this. I recently found that a personal favorite, like, indie band from New York City that I liked a lot. I was looking through their music to find something to maybe do a karaoke stream with in the future, because I like doing, like, weird shit, I guess. Found out that they had completely broken up because one of their members kind of was found out to be an abuser. New band is pretty fucking good, but holy shit, the whiplash of finding out that something you liked is tainted in such a way, that shit sucks. Can I push the store back down? I guess I don't need to. Cutscene. Oh. Goblin Gang? You should not have come here, little warrior. Your sort belongs on the surface, playing your silly games of faith and family producing fresh meat for the gods in their war across the Sky War. No, I don't think so. But how about a bit of sport? Roar! Oh, fuck. Well, I feel like I did that rather well, actually. We trained Gorgrong on purpose, as a joke. Game hasn't loaded in yet. That's chill. Gonna give it a moment. Oh. Okay. So the floor is supposed to break. Did it not for you? Surely this part just glitched through the door because I got hit when I did that fight. Alright, fair. Apparently I'm too pro of a gamer for the game to happen. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go back to the main menu. Hit resume. Reminding me of a YouTube project which is framed around a platformer. Tell us about it. Fucking Unreal Engine. There are times where I think to myself while playing a game, God, I can't wait to play this Unity game. And then Unreal comes around and surprises me. guards didn't show up. Ow. Oh god, come on, aim better. Okay, maybe we'll go the other way to see if it'll load. Oh, you're... Uh-huh. Do I have... Oh. Do I have to kill him less fast? Maybe? Stories of brother playing a game that his sister made for him to play after she died. Oh yeah, I've seen Diminish. Boingo, have you ever watched a channel called Nightmind? Featuring, what's the name of him? What's the name? Fucking four-eyed cat. Furry as hell. Yeah, yeah! Nightmind is amazing. I love fucking Nightmind. I've been following them for years. I knew they followed, or they did Diminish at one point. What got you in the Monument Mythos? Very fair. We gotta talk more about fucking analog horror. I love that shit. Akuma Kira. I don't know who that is, I'm afraid. Why does all my sound sound like it's underwater? Ow. What? I think it's because the game is putting you underwater. What is happening? What is happening to me? Sorry, I get the feeling that I'm not supposed to play this game anymore. Alright, so things are normal. I can hear my audio normal. That's my fucking graphics card. It's bad, alright? I'm already considering a donathon to fucking take care of it. Oh, God. What is it? I don't know. I got this computer secondhand, okay? It was better than my last one. I couldn't even stream on my last computer. It's ran perfectly on your 1660. Well... Look, there aren't many places that'll sell a fresh graphic card to a dwarf. I gotta scavenge. That's scrounging and scavenging at the same time. It's water cooled and I filled the tank with hot sauce because I thought it would run faster. See your system information if you open stream, click help and hit system information. Got it. Oh, I guess I'll let you know one of these moments. Steam. Got it. Afraid you're gonna mine classic dwarven profiling. Exactly. It's not even that profitable anymore. Can't keep holding me to these standards. All right. I'm gonna close the game out and try one more time from launch. All right, system information. Let's have a look. What is my graphics card? Have a sip. I absolutely will after all this. Let's see. There's my video card. How do I tell which one of these is my graphics card? I'm literate in computer software, not hardware. It's the driver. Okay. That is an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 980 Ti. I'll copy paste. How bad is that? How bad is that? I got this computer secondhand. The guy who owned it previously was moving out and didn't want to take his old computer with him. How bad is this? Is it better if the number is bigger? I got the Nintendo 64. Oh no, how bad is it? This explains so much. This explains so much. Well, Shark, what are you doing in here? Did you show up just to laugh at my graphics card? I didn't build this thing. I got the whole thing all together. It's from 2014. I graduated high school 2 years earlier. Oh, no. All right. We've discovered some things tonight. This explains... This explains so much. You have no idea. Oh my god. Oh my god. So you know, after the move is done, I'll be doing a donathon to maybe graduate from this 2014 fucking shit. What about your CPU and whatnot? I don't know. I would not be surprised if the CPU was not great, but it seems to be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and change the title of the stream to just chatting real quick so I don't get in trouble. Alright, I assume that's in system information as well. CPU. Don't go above a 1660 if you're not going to upgrade your CPU. Ideally, I would, but I know that's a lot more expensive. My wife is computer illiterate because she does repair and she rubbed off on me. That's a valuable skill. I mean, look at what you've done for me today. You made me realize that we've been working on a graphics card that's almost as old as my high school degree. Let's see, how do I, is that the CPU brand I'm looking at? Podcast host is still running Windows 7 and it just shat the bed. I admire the bravery. I admire the stubbornness, the tenacity. They're wrong, but I admire it. CPU brand, okay. And how do I know what generation it is, I guess? I don't know if this information is particularly, like, sensitive or anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna DM you, personally, Cereza. How bad is that? I have no fucking idea. To put things in perspective, the last time I had any serious control over the components of my computer, it was in my first year of high school, and it was a laptop, so I didn't have that much control over it. Every computer I've had since then has been secondhand. 6th gen, it's fine. Okay, cool. All right, that's fine. I just have to not use a graphics card from 2014. Good to know. Careful what you get for GPU upgrade because you don't want to overclock your CPU. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. And with this knowledge, I'm sure I can do more research and figure out what works for me. You know? Keep an eye out for that on the horizon. I don't know when I'm going to get around to that donathon, but it's probably going to happen because I cannot afford a graphics card right now. I have to overclock to get a new gen CPU. Overclock the current one with a 3080. Jesus. And it's true. You can build a solid computer for cheap. And I probably should. Though I have been from a failed Bitcoin mine. Jesus. How did they fail? We hate miners. Well, you're in good company. You're in really good fucking company. I've been in a position where, again, I've been getting secondhand computers one way or another for most of my life, so I haven't had a lot of control. But it is definitely in a position where, like, every upgrade has been a legitimate upgrade across the board in every way compared to what I had previously. So I don't really ask too many questions outside of, like, checking for viruses. And this computer is a big upgrade from the one I was using last time, so... How'd they fail? They got into Bitcoin. Alright, sure, but, like... sometimes a Bitcoin mine fails because they run out of money. Sometimes it fails because they don't vent their heat properly and the thing catches on fire. And one of these has a much better chance of having a working graphics card than the other. I guess at the end of the day, like... Even graphics cards aren't useful for Ethereum anymore. They don't do, or at least the most popular branch doesn't do graphics card anymore. Not as much anyway. Remember a modded Payday 2 heist where you set fire to a crypto mine? Fuck, I should get my hands on that if I can find it. That sounds great. Oh my god. Oh, imagine the things I could do with a new graphics card. Fuck. My brain is surging. The wrinkles are deepening. I could use my life to demodel again. With the move on the horizon, I don't know when I'm going to get around to getting a new graphics card, but, you know, eyes peeled and so on. Finally watched the Line Goes Up video. Oh, it's a good one. It's a great one. It's probably the perfect video to send to people who are on the fence. Very articulately explains how the entire thing is a scam from top to bottom. And everyone getting involved with it at anything below the top is a moron. Have to get a new GPU because your 2.0 is actually going to implode your fucking PC. That's fair. I hear that a lot. Especially lately as the fucking technologies in VTubing have been improving. God, people are going all out for their V2s. I've seen some crazy shit, and I'm very much looking forward to every single one. Yourself included, of course. Crypto used to be cool when it was just for nerds and drug dealers. Exactly. Exactly. And then they set up these ATMs and these fucking apps, and you didn't have to be smart to get into it at all. And you didn't have to sell drugs to use it at all? It's bullshit. Especially as OBS gets worse. Yeah, it's we're struggling. Yeah, the expensive nature of a dual PC setup, while ideal, I think that struggle is why a lot of people are going towards like having fucking fairly beefy tablets or phones to handle like model tracking or rendering or encoding and such like that. It's so such a weird time for technology. It's a very, very fucking expensive one too. Anyway, what were we doing again? Oh, you're right. I hope to at some point get my hands on a cheaper iPad because I don't make a lot of money. But we'll see. I have barely used my first model enough, let alone, pestered my artist for a second one. We are in talks, but that is a very long way away. Gonna give Song of Iron one last shot. Yes, right. Yeah, we'll give it one more shot. If I fall into the aquatic abyss one more time, I think we may call it. We're pretty close to my usual end time anyway. One's able to buy a new PC, you could just keep the old one to broadcast the stream. That's true. That's a tempting prospect, but it is the older I get, the more I realize how little I know about getting a new PC without like someone offering it to me for like $50. I've gotten almost all of the technology that I have today, from like small appliances to electronics and such, I've gotten secondhand. I'm a scrounger. I dig through the trash. Not, well, once literally, but that was years ago. Yeah, let's try again. Still need to raise money to give to Hatch for a real model. Oh, if Hatch does it, God, that'll be amazing. That'll be really good. I'm looking forward to when you get your hands on a real model, Boingo. I can't wait for all of the bizarre costumes. Alright, hello Goblin King. Should not have come here, little warrior. Your sort belongs on the surface, playing your silly games of faith and family producing fresh meat for the gods in their war across their sky war. No, I don't think so, but how about a bit of sport? Grorg! Oh! Well, that's, God, this game is janky. It really is. God, it really fucking is, isn't it? Oh! Alright, I think we're done with Song of Iron for the night. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you, Unreal Engine. Alright, it's close enough to our usual end time. I had a lot of fun even with the jank. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I hope you had a good time too. Thank you for being my translators into technological literacy. I didn't realize how far behind I was. Maybe we'll do something about that soon. Soon, with a heavy trademark. Let's see who's online. Who's online on Twitch? Thanks for hosting your lurk. Jim, you're always welcome, no matter what. In fact, I gotta message you something later, Jim. Let's see if I remember. 11th gen CPU right now, so yeah, I'll see what I can afford in time, I guess. We'll get there. We'll get there. Y'all need to do a music convo thing. Yes, absolutely. Well, we'll all talk about music. I'm gonna send y'all a great video about Skrillex later. I'll look at your recommendations. And in the meantime... we have a pal who's doing a supposedly 20-hour endurance stream in Nier Replicant. We're gonna go raid Atriauchi, who is a very good friend of the channel. So yeah, treated with lots of love and care. I don't really have a raid message. We'll figure that out someday. Maybe when I have a new graphics card. Until then, have a good night, everybody. Rest well, take good care of yourselves, sleep, and dream of Vikings that can swim through the world. Bye-bye.